Hello ladies, it's Sue here, one of the Look Fabulous Forever ambassadors, and that is a makeup and skincare brand for ladies with older skins like mine. Well, I'm feeling festive, and this is what I typically wear on Christmas Day. Have you heard of those 4 stages of Christmas? The first one is you believe in Father Christmas. The second one is you don't believe in Father Christmas. The third stage is you are Father Christmas. And the last stage is you look like Father Christmas. Well, I'm not wearing a black belt and boots, but I do love to wear red on Christmas Day. So I've styled my makeup around what I would typically wear to get me through Christmas Day, because whether I'm at home or whether I'm eating out on Christmas Day, I always seem to end up in the kitchen somehow, especially if it's my kids' house. I remember my son invited me and he said, "Come round for Christmas Day," and I said, "Lovely, what shall I bring?" And he said, "Everything, Mum." So what my first step is to make sure my skin's prepared with my moisturiser and everything else, and especially my primer, because I want my makeup to last all day. So underneath my foundation I've got my primer. I've also used the Continuous cover because it gives a little bit of extra cover and lasts longer. And then on top of that I use concealer and the Smooth Out Eye Prime to make my eyeshadow stay, and the lip prime around my lips. So primers on Christmas Day for me are essential, because I'll probably only have chance to have a touch up my lips the whole day. So I'm quite happy with what I'm wearing. I also use on Christmas Day, wearing red, I've played my eyes down a little bit, and I've used the Soft Neutrals palette, one of my favourites, cream on the eyebrow, taupe along my eyelid, but I let my brush sort of wander into the rose colour, and so to give it that little bit of, you know, especially in the inner corners, and then just use the taupe the rest of the way. I've lined my lips in Strawberry Lip Pencil, and I have used Lash Mascara and just a little touch of True Coral blusher. That would stay the whole day. But what I want to do now is take this basic makeup look and zing it up. I'm going to go and get changed into something I would wear for Christmas Eve, because I like a little bit of sparkle on Christmas Eve, and we normally have drinks with friends or something, and then probably the same type of makeup I would wear for New Year. So let me go and get changed, and then I'm going to ramp up my makeup a little bit to show you what my Christmas Eve look would be. Right, so I'm wearing what I'm going to wear on Christmas Eve. I actually wore it last Christmas, Boxing Day as well. It's a sparkly jumper. It says party on the front in 3 shades, metallic shades. And I'm going to zing my makeup up a little bit. Country pub setting, low candlelight, that sort of thing. So how will I improve what I've got on to take that on? Well, first of all, I will use the they're shimmer shades. I call them shimmer shades, but I think they're called something else. Creamy eyeshadow sticks. But they're the creamy eyeshadow sticks in the range that have a little bit of sheen on them. So I've still got my taupe on, and I'm going to take a brush and take some of the lightest one, I think it's called Champagne, and load my brush and just fill a little bit in the corner of each eye. To add a little bit of festive sparkle. Sort of a goldy cream colour, which actually quite complements what I'm wearing. There we go. And then I'm going to take the taupe eyeshadow and I'm going to apply that in the outer corners of my eye. The warm taupe. To use my mirror. give it more definition. For a more eveningy look. And then again, take one of the cream shadows. This one is Copper, beautiful shimmery shade, and I'm going to apply that towards the center of my eye. You see? Really is a warm toned look, and really echoes those 3 metallic shades I'm wearing. And then just blend that all together a little bit. Although I must say it's gone on beautifully. Then I'm going to redefine my brow bone with the cream in the either the cream single, or I just use the one in the neutrals palette. And outline my lips again. I think my blush is okay. If I use stronger lips, I don't use too much blush. I play my cheeks down. And I'm going to take my Poppy lipstick and I'm going to apply that with a brush again. This is the brush out of the travel kit that I've got with the 3 shades in. It's ever so useful. So, and I find the brighter or the darker my lipstick is, the more accurate I need to be when applying it. So fill my brush again. Really add some bling to my lips. And then I'm going to take the lip gloss and highlight the center for some shine. And light dusting of translucent powder on my forehead, because you can get hot in a jumper. A little bit of bronze. To contour my face. And what else? Not forgetting the Instant Bright highlight. This is your secret weapon for subtle sheen when the lights go down. Comes in a pump it out. Your brush isn't overloaded. And then you apply it just where the light will catch your features. So in sort of a C shape on the tops of your cheeks, from your brow bone, center of your nose, a little bit of your chin, and then I also like to put a little bit just in the corners of my eye, and then I pat it in. You can blend it, but I like using my fingers. Besides, I haven't got all my brushes in front of me. And that is really, I think, how I would go out. Let me just have a quick look. I would go out on Christmas Eve. Bright lips, a little bit of a twinkle in my eye, and some highlight. And I'd probably use the same makeup for New Year's Eve, except I'd probably go a little bit stronger with my blush. And that I will need to blend. And I would use an extra coat of mascara. Remember New Year's Eve, do you stay up till midnight, 2 o'clock? I don't know. We usually have a meal with friends or drinks with friends, but we're lucky if we see midnight, put it that way. But again, it's low lights. The Christmas trees are still up, so there's lighting from that, so you want to twinkle a bit. If you've used your primers, your makeup and eyeshadow and lips will last the whole evening. Well into the early hours should you choose to dance the night away. So that's me, all ready for Christmas, all festive, and planning all done regarding my outfits and my makeup, and I don't think I patted that in. And I'll do some full lens view and show you what I'm going to be wearing on New Year's Eve too. Thank you, ladies. If you enjoyed watching this, give Look Fabulous Forever a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and keep your eyes out for all the videos, tutorials and tips you get for makeup and skincare into your 60s and 70s.